Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Sund Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
NCC Video is everything you love about cable TV in a portable package. Watch shows live or record them wherever you are, whether you're at home or on the go, even out of state. No more fighting over what's on TV, because everyone can watch what they want, when they want, on their own devices, all for the same price or less than you're paying today. We'll even get you set up at home and show you how to use it. NCC Video. Take your TV with you.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com. At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit murexpetroleum.com.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Welcome in, basketball fans, to the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, as we are celebrating the Ranchers Senior Night here. Gonna hand it over to PA announcer Seth Wistoff here in a few moments as we get ready to recognize this great senior group here in Powers Lake. A little unorthodox here this afternoon with senior night. Never know how this stuff's gonna work, but we wanted to welcome you guys in, and so you can also honor these seniors tonight. As Seth Wistoff tells everybody to get on going. Let's get this thing rolling. That's the thing about senior night, is it just prolongs everything, especially when you got a close JV game that we just finished up.
Yeah, it was a really good JV game, back and forth. Ended up being about a 6-point game. Powers Lake was able to sneak out of here with a win, but very good game back and forth. Nice looking team for the Velva Aggies.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we got like 4 or 5 timeouts in the final 2 minutes of that JV game, but should be ready here. Hand it over to Seth Wistoff.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to take a moment to honor our seniors tonight and to thank them for all of their time that they have given to our program. So I will call out their names and parents. If you guys can meet them out on center court, and we can line up and we'll snap a picture. All right, first up, we've got Addison Barstead. Addison is the daughter of Beth Moberg, Travis and Divine Barstead, and Brian Moberg. Addison's future plans are to attend Mayville State University and play basketball while pursuing an elementary education degree. Next up, we've got Ashlyn Sunley. Ashlyn is the daughter of Dale and Ricky Sunley and the late Lindsay Jensen. Ashlyn's future plans are to go to BSc and major in sales or finance. Next up, we have Jocelyn Puckett. Jossie is the daughter of Jesse and Ann Puckett. Jossie's future plans are to attend BSc to study business education. And last up, we have Macy Jorgensen. Macy is the daughter of James and Jody Jorgensen. And her future plans are to attend Dickinson State University for an egg sales degree. So we'd like to take this opportunity to thank both these girls and their parents for all of the time and dedication that they've put in to this program. These girls have been around for a long time. All of them have been together playing since 4th grade, and so it's been a lot of fun seeing them grow. They've been a part of a lot of special moments out here, and we thank you very much to the girls and their parents for all that you've given to this program.
Thank you to Seth Wistoff for honoring these great seniors. Again, it's Ashlyn Sunley.
And that concludes
Addison
our 2025 senior night.
And Jocelyn Puckett. All right, thank you for joining us for senior night. We're going to head to a break, and we'll be right back to get this one going.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, Visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, WHAM LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Welcome back to Game Day Media here at the barn in Powers Lake, North Dakota, as the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers get set to take on the Velva Aggies in what should be a fun matchup. I'm Noah Fredrickson alongside David Peterson, and Owen Miller is running the camera tonight. We want to welcome you into the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. Visit plainag.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. David, two teams who would really like a win before tournament time. What are you looking to see out of the Ranchers and Aggies tonight?
Well, we saw the Ranchers just the other night, and I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. Is somebody has to be that second scorer behind Addison Barstead. Eastland Jensen had a nice game against the Pirates, but just they need more consistent scoring from 2, 3, 4, and 5 and into the bench role. They drew the 5 seed in the district tournament, going to be matching up against the Divide County Maroons on the district tournament once that starts next week. But the Velva Aggies on the other side coming off of a win. They tasted victory their first game of the year and then kind of went on a little bit of a skid, call it, for the rest of the remaining portion of the season, and now they're back in the winning column again with Coach Taylor Kirkhorn, there we go. Taylor Kirkhorn talking to her a little bit before the game. She's really excited for this matchup. She's really excited to be in Powers Lake for the game, and it's going to be a good game either way.
And I kind of think these teams are very similar in the way they operate, especially offensively, because you talked about it. Addison Barstead's the leading scorer with around 12 per game. Eastland Jensen chips in 8, and then everybody else is around 3 to 6 points per game. And then you look at the Velva Aggies, they score about 38 points per game, and more than half of that comes from Evelyn Selsler, who's averaging 13 as a freshman, so look out for number 2 for the Aggies tonight. And also alongside her is Lila McCaslin, number 22 for the Aggies. She chips in 7, so that's where half of their points come from. So they have the same problem. They got to find some other points from their other options on the court. So similar teams, should be a fun one tonight. But we're going to send it to a break, and when we come back, we're going to hear from both coaches in our Continental Resources coaches' comments.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by... We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of Game Day Media. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Welcome into Game Day Media Courtside. I'm here with head coach Kirk Horn of the Velva Aggies. Coach, last game before district starts, what do you want to see out of your team tonight in the regular season finale?
Want to see some hard work, playing together, lots of passing, playing as a team, finish out strong.
And then we talked about it. You snapped a losing streak last week against Trenton. What does that kind of win do for this squad as we get to tournament time?
Absolutely, that's a good confidence builder. We have struggled a little bit, but each game we've tried to just play better, and we've learned and we use those experiences for this end of the season.
And then let's talk about on the offensive side of the ball. You average about 38 points per game. Most of it comes from McCassin and Seltzler. Who else can step up to kind of increase that production?
Yeah, we've got a couple sisters, Volashenkos. They've been in there working hard. We got a good post, Lonis. She's done really well for us too. But we also got some good guards. We've got Anna Harden. She helps us out, and so we've got a good crew. And so we're looking for everybody to make some points.
Yep, looking for everybody to step up. Thanks for your time and good luck tonight. We're going to send it to break, and we'll be right back with Coach Fredrickson.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Welcome back. I'm now here with head coach Nick Fredrickson here on Game Day Media. Coach, it was a kind of a gritty loss is how I would have described it on Tuesday against Tioga. What did you learn about your team?
I guess what I liked about it is we didn't give up. You know, we had a rough half, first quarter really. You know, we started by scoring 6 points, kind of put us behind a little bit, but we kept playing. I saw a lot more, I don't know, we just moved the ball better. We were cutting more. We were playing more aggressive on defense. So I'm hoping that can carry into this game. We can start that way instead of having to get there in the second half. And I'm excited. I think it'll go well.
And then rotation-wise, you switched it up for senior night. Macy's going to get the start instead of Eastland. How does that kind of affect your rotation, if not at all?
Yeah, we just wanted to give the seniors all a chance to start. It's their last time playing in the barn. I don't think it'll affect much. I mean, I like to give those seniors as much playing time as they can get tonight. So, I mean, we've got versatile players, so we'll make it work. I think it'll be good for the team.
And then one last one for you. How important is it to get a win here on senior night in the barn heading into the district tournament?
Oh, it's big. I mean, we want to end the season on a high note going into districts. We know what we have up ahead of us, but you know, just being in the barn for the last time for these seniors, I know there's a lot on this game, and I know if we focus, we work together, it'll be a good night.
Well, you heard it here. They need one tonight here in the barn. We're going to send it to a break, and we'll be right back.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Welcome back into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. David and I kind of want to walk you guys through the plan for next week as we look at the District 5 Girls Basketball Tournament taking place at the Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota next week. Got the playing game between Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats and the Alexander Comets, starting it all off on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then you guys can see the bracket. A lot of basketball played next week, a lot of important basketball. Should be a fun one. Game Day Media will be there for you through it all. And let's also look at the Region 3 Division B Girls Basketball Tournament, also taking place at Four Bears Event Center in Newtown, North Dakota, February 24th, 25th, 27th. So once we find out those qualifiers from the district tournament, we will be heading down to Newtown, North Dakota again the next week for the Region 3 Division B girls basketball tournament and find out what teams are going to be going to state. Can also take this time to look at our Division B standings. We'll start with the boys. Wilton Wing, the powerhouse, 15-0, still at that 1 seed. Bishop Bryan also hasn't lost, 13-0. They play number 5 West Hope Newburgh tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but got postponed, so got to wait another day for that amazing matchup. You got North Border at 3, our Redeemers at 4, Hankinson climbing up there. They're at 6 now. Midway Minto, 7, Glen Olin Hebrons at 8, and New Rockford Cheyenne's taking a little dip from 4 to 9, and then Oaks is starting to make some movement. They're number 10. Receiving votes is Velva, Central McLean, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, Griggs, Midkota, and Linton, HMB. Now on the girls' side of things, it's Benson County still at number 1. Kenmare Bowbells shortly behind at 2. Then it goes Central McLean, Berthold, Bowman County, Mayport CG, Tioga Pirates fell from 3 to 7. Lemoore Litchville Marians at 8. Washburn's at 9, and Linton HMB is at 10. Others receiving votes, Langdon area Munich, Maple River, Garrison, Grant County, Mott Region. A lot of great basketball to be played here in the next month or so, David. Don't you just love tournament time?
Tournament time is the best time of the year, I think, behind football. I'm a football guy. I love watching football. I love calling football games. Basketball is a very, very, very close second. Boys, girls, doesn't really matter. I love watching all of it, and it's going to be a big push from now till the end of the year. GameDay Media has purchased the rights to call the Division B Region 3 girls basketball tournament down in Newtown. No doubt the Velva Aggies have a shot to get into that tournament. Just got to pull on a couple wins. They're on a 1-game winning streak right now, so they just got to get a W and get into that tournament. And everybody's 0-0 at that time. But I think on our side, on the District 5 tournament that's going to be down at the Four Bears Event Center, I think Kenmare is probably going to have an outstanding tournament. Tioga battling some injuries right now. We saw them just the other night. A little bit different looking team than what everybody has probably seen throughout the season. They don't go very deep, but then that 3 through 9 matchup is really kind of juggling in the air. Powers Lake and Divide County, we had that game just a couple weeks ago up in Crosby, and it was a bang down to the wire. I believe Divide County pulled that one out right at the very end. You know, talking to Coach Fredrickson, he's like, we couldn't string something together enough. But it's going to be a very good tournament, very good teams that are coaching. The coaching is going to be fantastic, and it's just a great atmosphere down at the event center, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then still talking about the Divide County Maroons, they also just came up to Powers Lake for their second game against them and beat them in the barn by double digits. So that Maroons team is really starting to click together, and I think that first round matchup between the Ranchers and the Maroons is going to be a real good one.
It's such, 1 and 2 are there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is very wide open. Who gets hot at the right time? Which players are going to step up for their teams? No doubt, you've heard the saying, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. And so it's going to be one of the best matchups of the day, I think, down at that event center for that district tournament. But no doubt, they play them because paper don't matter at that point in time, right?
You got to prove it at the end. But let's also take this time and look at the rest of this week's schedule for GameDay Media. Tomorrow we're going to be in Tioga for the Bishop Bryan Lions and Tioga Pirates. That was postponed from today to tomorrow, so we'll still bring you that one. And then on Saturday, we're all excited for it. I know plenty of you are excited for it. The Stanley Blue Jays here at the barn against the Ranchers in a rivalry renewed. Excited to call that one. That's going to bring a lot of excitement to the northwest portion of North Dakota for boys basketball, and we're happy to bring it to you.
Two teams that have been dominating the Division B circuit for the last 10, 12 years no longer play, but I think it's a great thing that they're going to be coming around and doing it again. And we're going to be courtside. We're going to be right in the mix. We're going to have to get some security gates around our cameras, because last time we were up here for a big matchup, we put a reel out there, the dangerous work that our cameramans get at during the games. It's such a fun environment. It's very unique. That's what Coach Kirkhorn was saying about, I've never been here. I love the atmosphere here. I love the gym, the parquet floor, the lights and sounds. We love everything that's going on inside. We don't like anything that's going on outside right now.
And I know One of the other nights I was looking at old Powers Lake games, and it was the Stanley Blue Jays here again. I think it was either 22 or 23, and it's the most packed I've ever seen this gym, so I'm expecting that again for Saturday night.
Oh, for sure. You better get here early. I just hope that Seth and Mona reserve our spot right here. That's all I ask.
Got to save it for us or else we'll never get in here.
Yes, just a quick side note. We did pick up the Trenton and Ray boys basketball game that's currently airing on our second channel on GameDay Media. So if you get tired of listening to Noah and I talk, head over to GameDay Media, our channel number 2. They got a very good matchup between Lucas Psycho's Trenton Tigers and Michael Bergstrom's Ray Jays live from Kurt Hadenfield Court. Randy Peterson on the call, but we're about ready to tip it off here.
Yeah, I think we're going to send it over to the Powers Lake band here to play our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the barn. Tonight's Region 3 girls basketball matchup between the Velva Aggies and your Powers Lake Berks Central Ranchers. Would you all please rise, remove all headgear, pay proper respect to the flag as our national anthem is played by the Powers Lake Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Haniel Abalos. Thank you, band. And now starting lineups first for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Velva Aggies. Starting at forward, a 5'8" freshman, number 2, Evelyn Selzer. Another forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Jenna Lonis. Another forward, a 5'7" junior, wearing number 15, Anna Harden. Another forward, a 5'11" senior wearing number 22, Lila McCassin. And at forward, a 5'8" senior wearing number 23, Riley Wenninger. The Aggies are coached by Taylor Kirkhorn and assisted by Jake Efforts. And now, for your home team, the Powers Lake Berks Central Ranchers. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" senior wearing number 12, a senior wearing number 0, Ashlyn Sunley. And another guard, a 5'8" junior wearing number 10, Ava Bollinger. At forward, a 6'1" senior wearing number 21, Addison Barston. And at forward, a 5'10" senior wearing number 23, Jocelyn Puckett.
And at center for the Ranchers, a 6-foot senior wearing number 22, Macy Jorgensen. The Ranchers are coached by Nick Fredrickson and assisted by Hannah Sorensen. Tonight's officials are Leon Brackey, Darren Kruger, and Lance McKee.
Thank you, Seth Wista, for the grand opening. As we look at the starting lineups brought to you by the Country Store, for the Aggies, it's Evelyn Seltzer, Jenna Lonis, Anna Harden, Lila McCassin, Riley Wenninger. And for the home team, the Ranchers, it's Ashlyn Sunley, Ava Bullinger, Addison Barsted, Macy Jorgensen, and Jossie Puckett. And our refs tonight, Darren Kruger, Lance McKeef, and Leon Brackey. And we're about ready to tip this one off. Here we go. Aggies control the tip. Seltzer tries to get it down there. Gonna stay with the Aggies. Floats it up to Lila McCassin, the other leading scorer. Down to Lonis, tries to get it up there. Suddenly comes away with the strong rebound.
It's good first possession for them, for the Aggies. Had a decent offense, just had an ill-advised shot on that bottom block.
Little 2-3 zone here from the Aggies. This Rancher team has struggled with the 2-3 zone.
I like the 2-3 zone from Velva, able to stretch it, make, force Powers Lake to shoot from outside. Don't shoot it from outside very well. Kind of get them uncomfortable right now.
Like that.
Yep.
Turnover there, but then travel to give the Ranchers the ball right back.
Thank you for tuning in. My name is David Peterson alongside Noah Fredrickson. A special thank you to our listening audience on AM 1090 KTGO. KTGO, download that mobile app. Listen to it anywhere in the world. Faith, family, and freedom. Their slogan on AM 1090 KTGO. Do a fine job.
Bullinger goes over to Barsted. Picks up her dribble, back to Bullinger. Down to Jorgensen in the low post. Kicks out to Puckett. Another floater, that one's tipped, but gets to Sunley. Down to Barsted in the high post, out to Bullinger. Swings it to Puckett. Puckett drives. Floats it into Jorgensen, tries to go up. That one's blocked, and Aggies get the possession. Not a bad look for the Ranchers. They moved it around well. Out to Lonis. Can't get that one to roll in. Seltzler tried to get it, but that's going to be out of bounds. Rancher ball.
Unfriendly rims here. What's going on with that? I thought Kyle Huseby maybe loosened him up a little bit.
Definitely loosened him up.
Little 2-2-1 full court press from the Aggies, trying to get the Ranchers into some trouble. Advance the ball, getting close to that 10-second backcourt violation.
Get it to Barsted. Tries to get it down to Jorgensen, but that's going to be another Rancher turnover.
Nice bit of defense, pressuring the Ranchers from Velva Aggies, trying to get them uncomfortable again. That's probably their second or third turnover in a row on this side of the court.
Yep, getting them to make decisions that they shouldn't make. Now the Ranchers try a little 1-2-2 press. Aggies break it, get it down to Lonis. Out to Seltzler, drives, pops, no good. It's too hard. Bullinger got the rebound and drew the foul.
Another good offense, a nice look from the Velva Aggies, able to try get, they want to get some offense. They only score, as you said, 38 some points per game. They want to get into the scorebook often and early. Get some rhythm. Both teams are a little bit out of rhythm, but a lot of pressure from Velva Aggies right now.
Barsted drives, bounce pass to Jorgensen in the post, out to Puckett. Swings it over, out of bounds, another Rancher turnover, just trying to do too much.
I like this press again from Powers Lake with Addison Barsted, her length, able to really deflect a lot of passes, and Velva's doing a nice job of breaking it. They're just not able to transition or turns offense into points.
Get it over to McCassin. Swings it way over to Harden. Down to Lonis. Back out to Harden for three. Too hard. Puckett, rebound, they're fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball.
You got to love the aggressiveness from Riley Weniger, the senior, 5'8" senior for Coach Kirkhorn. Again, a lot of pressure up and down both sides of the court, just unable to get any offense out of it.
As they float it to Barsted, and she drives all the way. That one's short. Seltzler the rebound, and here she comes, 2-on-2. Gets double teamed in the post, and that forces a turnover.
Good wall from Addison Barsted, just kind of came out of nowhere and just completely shut down that lane to the rim.
Well, I said before the game is that these two teams seem to be similar stats-wise and offensive-wise, and we're seeing it early on.
Right, yes.
Puckett breaks the press. Back to Bullinger, down to Barsted. Nice find, and she puts it in for 2. We finally get some points here, 3 minutes in.
Transition offense, I mean, she scores about 13 points per game. She is the offense for Powers Lake. We talked about it in our pregame show. They got to find somebody else who can fill the stat sheet for Coach Fredrickson.
They're fighting for it. It's going to be another jump ball. This time it'll stay with the Aggies.
And I know if my knees bent like Addison Barsted's did, I would have double ACL replacement.
It's already starting to hurt just watching the movement, you know. Aggies will take it out into the basket again. Little cross action. Over to Lonis. Out to McCassin. Seltzer controls. Gonna use a screen. Tries to pop it. Too hard. Wenninger, the offensive rebound and put back.
Good offensive rebound from Wenninger. She went high for it and just used the glass just perfect, able to get her name in the scorebook. Also got a turnover there almost.
Stay with the Ranchers. It was tipped by McCassin. That'll be Leah Voloshenko checking in for the Aggies. Float it down to Barsted. She's got 2-on-1. Just goes up, little Euro step. Can't get the layup. Lonis rebound. Here come the Aggies. McCassin controls. Now Seltzler. Screen from Wenninger. Double screen. Seltzler drives, tries to throw one up, and it was blocked by the Ranchers. It'll stay Aggies ball. Voloshenko will take it out for the Aggies. That one's tipped by Jorgensen and stolen by Jorgensen. The senior getting a start tonight.
I gotta love hate with senior night. It's nice that they do the senior night stuff, but I hate because it's the last time the kids play in this gym in meaningful games.
Yeah, it was pretty emotional. Nice pass from Lonis to Wenninger for 2. 4 points early for Riley Wenninger.
So take a look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Just dump down to her and just easy, nice 2-point conversion.
And the same thing on this end as Barsted dumps it down to Jorgensen for 2. Very similar game so far.
Almost mirroring each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm. They tried the double team, but it's going to be called foul.
Into the game for the Ranchers, number 4, the freshman Eastland Jensen. Eastland Jensen plays in the starting role for Coach Fredrickson. Due to senior night, they bump her to the bench, coming off the bench. Probably going to see a lot of action, no doubt, tonight.
For sure, as Wenninger's high post over to Voloshenko. Kicks out to Seltzler for 3. No good, in and out. Lonis, tough offensive rebound, and then draws the foul. That's what I'm seeing from the Aggies early on, is just the offensive rebound.
A lot of offensive rebounds, high off the arcing shot from Seltzer and rebounded by Lonis to the free throw line, but she timed it just right to where she's got the ball at the peak of her jump and was able to get that offensive rebound and convert rebounds into points at the free throw line.
Gets the first to drop. One more for Jenna Lonis. That one's too hard, but another offensive rebound. That's Wenninger out to McCassin for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Voloshenko gets it. That one's blocked by Nelson. And they get another offensive rebound, and Wenninger will go to the line for 2.
I love the aggressiveness from the Velva Aggies. I mean, they've gotten about 4 offensive rebounds in this last 2 possessions. I love the aggressiveness, getting down, getting into the block, trying to make something happen, but Coach Fredrickson, his face is about as red as these girls' shoes. Box out. That's got to be one of the most frustrating fouls and calls on free throws that turn into offensive rebounds for the opposing team.
As Wenninger gets the first to drop, one more for her. But yeah, that first offensive rebound, there was 3 Velva girls and 1 Rancher.
They're doing a nice job of crashing the boards. Rancher's got to tag and turn, try find, box out, long rebounds, create long shots.
2 for 2 for Wenninger, and that'll lead us to a timeout as we look at the NCC scoreboard. It's the Aggies 7, the Ranchers 4. We'll be right back.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside play-by-play Noah Fredrickson, Freddie. As we look for our Booster Club mentions, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. We'll start with the Tioga Pirates Athletic Booster Club getting a night off tonight as the game was postponed from tonight to tomorrow. Freddie and I will be on the call in Tioga. Going to try to get some coverage of that one. Again, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, great sponsor up here in Powers Lake. They do have a drawing that I'm excited for. It started on February 1st. I haven't got phone called yet from anybody, so I must not have won. And the Faith Baptist Church up in Kenmare, North Dakota. Sunday school at 9:45, worship at 11. Go to church on Sunday. Most likely need it.
They probably see that it's David Peterson and are like, oh, we can't give it to a Pirate.
Yeah, I hope not. It's better be fair and square up here.
So Ranchers, another turnover. That's the 4th of the night so far already. Only 5 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, that Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, they do so much for the Outlaws, do so much for the Ranchers. I know they put a lot of money into the broadcast booth that we were able to be in. They had a lot of overnight success with that broadcast booth. It was really fun to be up here, but big shout out to the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club.
Jensen gets a steal, going coast to coast. Can't get the layup to fall. Wenninger the rebound over to Voloshenko. She controls for the Aggies. Looks into the post. Lonis, high post jumper. No good. Bollinger rebound. And she quarterback throws it to Jensen, the receiver going deep. Can't get the layup to fall. And rebound goes to Selsler. And she's looking to push it. All the way to the hoop. Yes, sir. Nice drive from Evelyn Selsler.
Yeah, again, rebounded 90 feet, made a layup. So it's very good transition buckets for Coach Kirkhorn.
Over to Nelson on the left wing. The other Nelson in the corner, that's Abby Nelson. Back out to Bollinger. To Puckett in the post, but that one's stolen away by Wenninger. And here comes McCassin on the break. 3-on-3, McCassin drives. Can't get the floater to fall. Rebound goes to Nelson. She saves it to Bollinger. Nice play there by Abby Nelson.
Very nice play, falling out of bounds, finding the sure-handed Ava Bollinger.
Bollinger tried to get it to Jensen and somehow does. It slips through the hands and then it gets to Puckett down low. No good. Rebound, it's gonna be a jump ball.
Right now, Powers Lake should have about 12 points. Couple missed layups, this missed shot here. Addison Barstead had a breakaway layup, short iron in the front of it. I mean, there's at least 10 points sitting out there for the Ranchers right now.
Well, the Ranchers aren't really making the Aggies defense their zone to spread out. They can all kind of be in the paint, and Ranchers are trying to get it to the post, and it's not working. Barstead up top, drive kick to Puckett. She drives out to Nelson in the corner. That one's bobbled, retains it, back to Barstead. Down to Puckett in the post. And draws the foul.
Probably a little bit of body from number 14, Lani Volonchenko. It's an all-time name there. I like that one. 5'10" forward. Nice looking basketball player for the Aggies.
Jensen to Nelson on the right wing. Back out to Jensen. Barstead, stop and pop. No good. Jensen, nice offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. But she steals it back and then draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
As we take a look here at our RTC Network's instant replays, second and third shot opportunities for Eastland Jensen. It's going to pay its dividends and get you to the free throw line, no doubt.
2 shots for Eastland Jensen. Gets the first to roll.
Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line located in Minot, North Dakota. Dr. Jarek Henson and his staff do fine work, according to the Minot Daily News. the voted #1 dental office in Minot, so high accolades for Souris Valley Dental Group.
2 for 2 for Eastland Jensen. Coming off the bench tonight on senior night. She's got plenty of more games in the barn.
Be a kick. Yeah.
Kick ball. Barsted kicked it. Stay Aggies on the sideline.
Again, she's played that top part of that 1-2-2 press for such a long time. She's so long and lean, like she can stretch everybody out and make you really uncomfortable. Just gets her hands on a lot of balls up there.
Volashenko over to Hardin. That's the other Volashenko, Lonnie, who's checked into the game, number 14, as her sister fires one up. It's no good. And it'll be a foul on the Aggies. Wenninger, it looks like. Her second personal.
So Riley heads to the bench. 5'8" seniors. Nice distribution of team, players for the Velva Aggies. Only got 2 seniors on the roster. A lot of underclassmen, so look for them to make a lot of noise here in the next coming years in a very tough District 6.
Yep, nice pass to Jensen, and she draws another foul, and she'll go to the line. That is one of the best things Eastland Jensen does, is when she's aggressive, she easily gets to the line.
Yeah, very hard-working kid. Like, she does a lot for Coach Fredrickson. I remember talking to him earlier in the season. He goes, I have this freshman. I'm just not sure if I'm ready to put her in yet, but every time she's out there, she makes me second-guess myself and say, why am I not having her out there?
Yep, she's another one to keep your eye on for her varsity career. Only a freshman. 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the first quarter for Eastland Jensen.
I know we've talked about it a lot in the past here, but the shape of our district is in such good hands. There's so many underclassmen that play such meaningful minutes. Barsted tips another one.
Jensen gets the steal, tries to force it to Barsted. And that's going to stay with the Ranchers, tipped by the Aggies.
Good bit of officiating. Leon Brackey saw it one way and Lance McKeef saw it the other way, and I think it was good to say, no, it's definitely white ball.
14.6 left on the game clock in this first quarter. Nelson taking it out, gets it to Jensen in the short corner. She drives, puts one up, can't get it to go. Barsted there for the rebound and gets the offensive putback. 4 seconds left on the game clock. Selsler gonna drive over to Volashenko for 3. It's good! What a shot from
Let's take another look at that. From the white line, the 35-foot attack line in volleyball, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Looking like Steph Curry out there. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Aggies 12, Ranchers 10 after the first. We got a good one, folks.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to the barn as we look at this replay one more time from Leah Volashenko at the buzzer. Just making it look Steffortless.
Steffortless, I love it. I love the Steffortless. Yeah, she let it go. She kind of turned over, had the hand up a little bit, knew it was good. Sometimes shooters know, right?
Yep, 100%.
Hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you take a look at Swim Lessons with Dallas Hansen. You can find them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and my preferred version on YouTube. If you like basketball or you like sports, period, he has got a bomb episode with Nick Walker, one of the greats to ever coach and be on the sidelines for the Killdeer Cowboys. I remember watching Nick Walker come to Tioga back in like 1994 and put a show on against the Tioga Pirates from the Plentywood Wildcats. But check out Swim Lessons on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.
Ranchers gather, the Aggies miss. Puckett controlling the offense, swings it over to Bullinger. Ranchers gonna set it up here. Jensen on the right wing. Swings it over to Barsted. Picks up her dribble. Back to Jensen. Floats it into Puckett in the high post, out to Bullinger for 3. No good, that one was short. And McCassin gets the rebound for the Aggies.
I like the aggressiveness from McCassin, getting the rebound and going versus letting it go out of bounds and then letting Powers Lake Burke Central set up their press.
Volashenko feeling it, kicks out to McCassin. Now she drives, kicks it back out. in the hands of Volashenko. Selzler, leading scorer at 13 points per game, drives. That one looked like it was partially blocked, and Jorgensen got the rebound. Bollinger pushes for the Ranchers. Over to Jensen. Puck it on the high post. Bollinger for three. Short. Puck it offensive rebound. And the putback.
Barstead having a really nice game. She's tipping a lot of balls. She's getting everything that doesn't go in and then turning around and playing defense on the other side.
McCassin wants the three. She gets it. McCassin for three.
Nice looking three ball from McCassin, senior leader, 5'11". As soon as she makes it, she turns on her defensive face. Like, let's get up here.
Floats to Jorgensen. She tries to save it. It's going to be out on the Ranchers. A turnover for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers.
Yeah, this pressure that Velva Aggies is putting on Powers Lake, they're really kind of struggling with getting the ball going. It's a lot of pressure pushing into the sidelines, trying to get some traps.
That one was close to over and back. McCassin on the right wing now, drives and pops it, and it's good. Another shot from McCassin as she's heating up. 5 of her points in the second quarter. She's only got 5, and they're all in the second quarter. Jensen breaks the press. She's going to drive. Tries to drop it down to Jorgensen, but it's tipped away by Wenninger, who's checked back into the game with those 2 fouls.
Good heads-up play, good help. That's part of the trap, is that your ball's away from you, you drop. And she did her job and was able to get everything out of bounds and start the defense over.
Bollinger gets it to Jensen, back down to Barstead in the post. She's got good position, can't finish the layup. Lonis fights for the rebound, gets it. Over to McCassin, who's going to bring it up for the Aggies. Slows it down to let her offense set up. Selzler controls, drives right. That one's blocked away by Barstead. Nice defensive play.
Could hear that from over here. I mean, we're not very far away from the floor. I love coming here. We're literally right on the floor. But
we're right here.
Yeah, good no call from the refs. A lot of movement. Contained a little bit of verticality, able to swat the ball out of bounds.
Volashenko up top, going to drive on Bollinger into a double team, kicks out to McCassin. Lonis high post, back to Selzler, who throws it right to Jorgensen, but she can't handle it. Aggies control still. Volashenko up top, over to McCassin, who's feeling it, might have to throw one up again. Short, Puckett rebound. Nice box out from Jocelyn Puckett under the basket. She brings it up for the Ranchers. Barstead in the corner with Selzler on her. Barstead drives, floater, gets the roll. 2 points for Barstead. It's going to be a blocking foul. On Bollinger, I believe. McCassin controls with Barstead on her. Volashenko's trap. They're going to call foul. It's going to go on Barstead. That'll be her second. Yep, second personal. See how Coach Fredrickson plays it out with leading scorer at 2 fouls already in the first half. Volashenko on the right wing, down to Selzler in the corner, doesn't want to shoot it. Got it down to Wenninger in the post, and she draws the foul. That's Puckett. Her first. Aggies taking it out under the basket. Little X action. Over to Selzler for 3. It's a high arcer, no good, off backboard. Somehow Lonis gets it, but throws it to Sunley, and then Wenninger steals it from Sunley. It's going to be a jump ball. Ranchers ball. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Aggies 17, the Ranchers 14. 4.5 left in this Northwest Therapy Services second quarter. Jensen tries to split the double team. She does. Down to Puckett on the short corner. Drives. Gets it up and in.
Nice little step through from Puckett. Able just kind of got stuck right there and just used her pivot foot, stepped right through the defense for 2 easy points.
Yeah, kind of looked like LeBron James on that attack. and then draws the charge. What a play from Puckett.
Yeah, you gotta love the hustle. You score and you play a two-way play, or you're able to get positioned outside of that arc and draw that big personal foul. First personal for Leah Volashenko.
Jensen floats it over to Nelson. They got a 3-on-2. Puckett thought about the 3, doesn't want it. Back over to Nelson. That one's stolen away by Voloshenko. And she's going to push for the Aggies. McCassin for 3. No good, off front iron. Jensen rebound. Bollinger will control the offense. Has Nelson in the corner. Ranchers cutting. Back in that 4-out, 1 in.
Not getting a lot of high-low touches, you know,
No,
There's
a low touch, and Jensen finishes.
That should be a
You
coach.
wrote it up. You wrote it up.
Hey, Nick, you hiring? They got a great assistant coach over there. They don't need me.
Selsler throws that one right to Puckett. She gets a steal, and then Puckett throws it right back to Selsler. Aggies ball. Selsler drives, stops, pops.
Offensive
It's going to be
foul.
a moving screen, it looks like.
Illegal screen on Mr. McKeef.
That is the 3rd for Wenninger. That's a tough one to pick up, especially on the offensive end. They're going to sub her out, bring Lonis and Anna Harden back in the game.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 6 seconds to go, and a big, crucial time in this early first half.
18-17 Ranchers lead on the NCC scoreboard. Bollinger over to Nelson, has Barsted, nice position, and Barsted finishes.
Good finish, good look, able to beat that trap, try to get into position, and did what she's supposed to do.
McCassin tried to break the press. Barsted's long arms got the steal. Here comes Bollinger on the left side. Throws one up and draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
I think that's going to be on Voloshenko again. 21, yep.
And that's her 2nd. Some early foul trouble for the Aggies right now.
I would be very careful if I'm Velva, turning your back completely to the out-of-bounds person. Leah could have easily dumped it off her back for a quick little 2 points.
Barsted on the right wing, swings it over to Bollinger across court. Back to Barsted. Barsted fakes, drives, floats it into Nelson, and she draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Now the Ranchers are starting to work it around, get those low post touches, and finding their way to the line.
That's going to be on Lanny Voloshenko, her 3rd personal foul. Definitely going to try get her out as number 2, Evelyn Selzer will come in, no doubt, for her.
Allie Nelson connects on the 1st. One more for her.
Tough 3rd foul with 2 minutes and 29 seconds. They got 2 big players for the Aggies sitting on the bench now. Last one went to the bench at 3:06. This one to the bench at 2:29.
That one's no good, but Abby Nelson, offensive rebound. Gonna end in a travel as Nelson was fighting for the ball.
Do you like that travel call there? Let the play kind of finish out. The travel description has kind of changed over the years.
I just don't know if you could say she had complete possession on that one, as it looked like they were fighting for it, but that's why I'm over here and not wearing the stripes. McCassin drives, stops, and pops and draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
You know, I like back in my day when we played, it was you went to the ground, you're sliding after a loose ball. It was automatically a travel. But I love that they've kind of changed that rule a little bit to where you're sliding, you're making the effort play. As long as you're not going from your back to your side or your back to your stomach, everything is good.
No good on the 1st for McCassin.
One thing I do know, these Rancher fans are very smart. When teams are shooting free throws, it is dead quiet in here.
And it causes 0 for 2, but Selsler offensive rebound, kicks out to Harden. In and out, Nelson fights for the rebound. Nice rebound from Allie Nelson. Barsted brings it up. Bollinger finds Sunley in the short corner. Kicks it out to Nelson. Sunley over to Bollinger for 3. That one's short. Voloshenko rebound. Drives to the corner. Gonna be a timeout for the Aggies. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Ranchers 21, Aggies 17. We'll be right back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Welcome back to the barn. Again, looking at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Ranchers who have taken a 4-point lead over the Aggies, 21-17, about a minute and a half left in this second quarter. Hardin will take the ball out for the Aggies under the basket. Tried to get the roll to Voloshenko, instead floats it over to Lonis, and she thought it was going to be over in the back. Jensen gets a steal off of it, takes it hard to the hole. Nice finish from Eastland Jensen.
Just explodes to the rim for Eastland Jensen. Just kind of got to know her floor awareness where you're at. You can get that ball on that other side of the court, on the other side of the half court. It's just maybe an young error.
Yep, for sure. Voloshenko drives, she's double teamed by Bullinger and Nelson. Gets it out to Hardin, drops it off to Lonis. Back to Hardin for three. Almost got the roll, but didn't. Lonis offensive rebound and then draws the foul.
Again, good offensive rebound from Lonis as she goes high and puts it back up, just kind of throws it towards the rim and is able to get the active shooting foul for 2 more free throws.
First is good for Jenna Lonis. She's got 2 points, 2 of 3 from the line. One more here.
This is a 6-footer. Macy Jorgensen checks back in for some more action before halftime.
That one's hard. McCassin on the rebound and put back.
Big offensive rebound from McCassin, getting 2 more. Creeping in as we close in on 60 seconds to go here in the first half. Don't go anywhere. Our Bank of Tioga halftime show coming up next. We'll recap all of the stats, scores around the area. Stay tuned for that.
And Bullinger floats it way out of bounds to our cameraman, Owen.
Oh, and that's your job to stop the ball.
50 seconds left on the game clock. 23-20 Rancher lead on our NCC scoreboard.
Didn't even phase him. Last time we were in here, we had Grady Parizek charge at us. So.
McCassin for 3. Too hard. Seltzer's in the right spot. Can't get the roll. Lonis another offensive rebound and draws the foul.
That's got to be about her 4th or 5th offensive rebound as we take another look at our RTC Network's instant replay. That's the 3rd shot attempt for the Velva Aggies and putting themselves back in position to make some easy buckets at the free throw line with just 36 seconds to go here in the first half.
First one short. Now 2 of 5 from the line. As Puckett's going to check in here for Macy Jorgensen with 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Second one is up. Too hard. Jensen.
I was going to say, they're very close to getting in the lane early. Leon Brackey, great call from just about half court. I think Velva maybe got away with that one earlier in the game, but definitely in early. Got to wait till that releases.
There's about 0.8 seconds between shot clock and game clock. We'll see if the Ranchers, nope, they turn it over. Another turnover for the Ranchers. Now the Aggies could hold for the last possession of the first half. Voloshenko controls over to Hardin. Screen from McCassin. Down to Lonis in the low post position.
Oh, good up and under.
Works the post beautifully, and she'll go back to the line.
Yeah, Lonis, 5'8", sophomore forward for head coach Taylor Kirkhorn, has a very nice low post game. It was a hard spin back to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line.
Short on the first.
It's unfriendly. What do you got him, 3 for 6 right now? 3 for 7?
4 for almost 10. Second one's good. 7 seconds left. Jensen looking to create. Over to Puckett. 3 seconds left. Nelson in the corner is going to have to shoot one up. Bullinger for 3 at the buzzer. That's no good. And that's the end of the first half as we look at the NCC scoreboard. It's the Ranchers 23, Aggies 21. Ranchers got the lead going into halftime. Stay tuned for our Bank of Tioga halftime show.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated health care system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
Welcome into the Bank of Tioga halftime show as we've been greeted by some Samantha's dancers here, Powers Lake this evening. So we look at the stats. Again, on the NCC scoreboard, it's the Ranchers 23, the Aggies 21. We'll start with the Velva Aggies in their blue uniforms. Their leading scorer, Seltzer, with 13 points per game, has 2. So it's been a struggle. The Ranchers have really been keen in on her and keeping her from doing her usual work on the offensive end. Then for Jenna Lonis, she's got 3, all from the free throw line. She is 3 of 7. That one didn't count due to a lane violation. And then Voloshenko has 3, that buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Lila McCassin has 7. That's her full game average, and she had it in the first half. So she's going to be very important for the Aggies going forward in the second half. And then Riley Wenninger with 6 in the first half, all in the first quarter. Then she got into that foul trouble. And for the home team, Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, it's Eastland Jensen, the freshman who's coming off the bench tonight, had 8. Her per game average, she got that in the first half also, so look for her to be aggressive in the second half and keep leading these Ranchers. Allie Nelson had 1 from the charity stripe. Addison Barstead had 10 in the first half. Great production from her in both quarters, 4 in the first, 6 in the second. And then Macy Jorgensen chipped in 2, along with Puckett with 2. So definitely similar teams here tonight, as we see on the scoreboard and in the turnover margins and just the way their teams are scoring. And we're going to have a good second half. A lot of fun. As we look around the area, Benson County beat Mayport CG in girls basketball tonight. The number 1 team versus the number 6 team in the state. 52-49, Benson County stays undefeated. And then at the moment, Lemoore Litchfield Marion is leading Oaks 38-26. Lemoore is the 8th ranked team. Maple River, a team that's receiving votes, is defeating Griggs Dakota 35-28 at halftime. And receiving votes, Garrison beat number 10 Lytton HMB 52-42. That will affect the polls next week.
Bracket's going to change again next week. Yeah, it's a great time. What a night for basketball, though, for girls basketball. Star-studded.
A lot of top teams playing tonight. And then we swing it over to the boys' side. Kenmare Bowbells is playing Williston Trinity Christian right now over in Williston. It's 36-32 Kenmare at the start of the second half. Ray defeated, or it looked like they defeated, but it's only the end of the third quarter. Ray's up 83-41 over Trenton. You can catch the rest of that one on Game Day Media. Randy Peterson on the call. And then receiving votes, Central McLean is beating Grant County Mott Regent 36-20 at the end of the first half. Our Redeemers, number 4 in the state for boys, beat Berthold 87-27. And number 7, Midway Minto, is leading Drayton Valley Edenburg 21-18 in the third quarter. A lot of great basketball going on. I know if you go into that ND Score Feed app, you can get live links to watch those games. So some of them are on the paid NFHS, but some are for free on YouTube. So you guys can check that out. And if there's any of those games you'd like to watch tonight other than ours, you can do that on the ND Score Feed app. About 3 minutes left until this one kicks back off for the second half. We'll be right back with it for you.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook. At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HauglandInsuranceServices.com.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
And we're back in the barn here in Powers Lake, North Dakota. About 30 seconds till we get this second half going. David, both teams were in similar spots. What's going to decide the first 4 minutes of this third quarter?
Maybe foul trouble for Velva. They got two of them that have 3 fouls. Riley Weniger and I believe Leah Volonchenko has her 3rd foul that got in that second quarter. But see who kind of grits it out. What kind of pressure is going to come out from the Velva Aggies? I like their defensive pressure that they put on, really forcing a lot of outside shots from Powers Lake. And then on the other side, they got to do a better job of boxing out. You know, the boxing out in the first half was allowing Velva, they shoot 10 free throws, 12 free throws in the first half. So if Powers Lake, they're up 2, they're up 2 right now. And if they want to get this off and end their regular season with a win, I think it's going to start on the defensive side. They got to get the rebounds, limit Velva to 1 shot and get them out. Velva just got to convert more often when they get down on this side of the floor.
And both of these teams want a win to end the regular season. And here we go. Start of the second half.
The thing of it is only one will, though, right?
Yep, that's true. Down to Wenninger in the high post. Seltzler in the corner now. Tries to get it to Wenninger, does. Finds Lonis on the cut, but that's swatted by Barsted. What a defensive play.
Big defensive step up as Lonis is coming down, tongue hanging out, kind of like, you got me on that one, and it's not going to happen again.
Now Sunley on the right wing, down to Puckett in the high post. Looked at Barsted in the low post. Now they're back out on the perimeter. Barsted in the corner for 3. It's good. What a shot from Madison Barsted.
Stepping outside of probably her normal game, kind of hitting the inside, outside, not a whole lot fouling for her inside. Going to step outside and see if I can't make it rain from outside.
And she's going to be playing college basketball at Mayville State. And I know they're going to be wanting her to work on that 3-ball. So that's a good sign right there that she can get it done from the perimeter.
Yeah, I mean basketball, it's a big man's game, big girls game. They want to stretch those 6-footers into point guards.
Yep. Harden floats it out to McCassin. She's going to drive on Jensen, the freshman. Stop and pop. Another swat from Barsted. Really picking it up on both ends in the second half. Puckett pushes down to Sunley. That one's stolen by Seltzler. Now she's going to push. It's 2-on-2. McCassin layup is good.
Nice look from Seltzer, able to get it up to McCassin, just doing running the floor back and forth, doing a fine job for the Aggies.
And Seltzler's only got 2 points, but she's been doing a great job of working the ball around on the offensive end.
Yeah.
As Puckett's in the high post, drives and doesn't get it to fall. Barsted offensive rebound, dumps it down to Puckett, and she puts it in.
They said earlier, Powers Lake's got to control the boards and box out, and Velva's now the flip side's got to be able to control the defensive rebounds.
McCassin pull up 3, that's short. Jensen fights for the rebound. She gets it. Now Bollinger sets up the offense. Aggie still in that 2-3, dumped down to Barsted. Perfect execution by the Ranchers.
That is high-low to a T. That is what that should look like. You got your big pushing them out, high free throw line, floating it over to the top, leading them to the basket for 2.
Harden gets out of the double team, tries to bounce one to Lonis, but that's going to be a turnover for the Aggies. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, the Ranchers have grown their lead to 7, 30-23. 5:52 left in the third quarter. Bollinger, little fake pass down to the high post, and Puckett, she can't finish the layup. Barsted somehow gets it to go on the offensive rebound. I don't even know if she saw the hoop there.
What a play. It was a reverse kind of blind shot at the hoop, but for her it went in.
They were letting them play a little bit there, and then Bollinger got a little aggressive, and that'll be a foul on Ava.
Yeah, body
That's
foul.
her third.
Body foul. She kind of knew it. I think it was right where referee Mr. Kruger is sitting at. I think it probably could have happened there, but they let it see if it could get off the defense there.
Aggie side out of bounds. McCassin controls. Gets a screen from Seltzler. Back over to Seltzler, top of the key. Drives with her left. on Jensen. Now nice pass to Lonis. That's going to stay with the Aggies. Looked like it was off Barsted's knee. Aggies looking for a bucket here. Only 2 points here, 3 minutes into the third. Ranchers have stifled on defense. Lonis up top for the Aggies, down to Voloshenko in the corner. Stop and pop, no good. Jensen rebound. Here comes Puckett. Over to Barsted, who's taken over in this third quarter. 7 points already. Nelson on the right wing. Down to Puckett in the high post. That's where it's been starting for the Ranchers. Now Puckett in the low post. Kicks out to Sunley. Thought about the three. Back over to Jensen. Barsted in the corner again. Fake, drive, floater. It's good. Barsted taking over.
Becoming the Addison Barsted show.
9 points in the third quarter. Jensen tips, Seltzer retains. Here come the Aggies looking to push. All the way, Seltzer. That one looked like it was blocked. Somehow gets to Voloshenko, deep two, can't get the roll. It'll stay Aggies ball.
Blue ball, good little bit of defense from Powers Lake. They're kind of turning it up a little bit. I wonder if Coach Fredrickson had anything to say with that at the halftime speech.
They're doing it so far. McCassin on the left wing.
Have you heard him? Have you ever heard him yell at you?
No, never.
For those just tuning in, Nick Fredrickson is the father to Noah Fredrickson, so no doubt he's probably heard 1 or 2 yells.
And he's going to take a timeout here, maybe to yell some more. We'll be right back. 4 minutes left in the third quarter on NCC scoreboard. It's the Ranchers 34, Aggies 23.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
And we're back at the barn. Ranchers have grown their lead to 11. Coach Fredrickson must have really been coaching them up in the halftime locker room as they've come out, and it's really been the Addison Barsted show. She's already got 9 in the third quarter, 19 on the game. It's looking like the Barsted we've seen in prior years right now.
Right, yeah, we talked about it earlier. It's Addison, she's such a valuable asset to the Ranchers team. She's a very good two-way player. Mayville State's definitely getting a good ball player in her. The court presence, the court awareness that she has is something for these younger classmen to kind of look at, and probably one of the better mentors for the team.
Nelson brings it up for the Ranchers as they look to grow this lead. Gets to Allie Nelson, over to Sunley. She wants the three. Can't get the roll on senior night. Back out to Barsted, short jumper, it's good. The takeover continues. She is hot right now.
She is on fire. Sometimes you know when it's good. They're just, shooter's gonna shoot, and just all over. And probably a good foul.
Yeah, it was a good foul. That was gonna be a wide open layup for the already hot Addison Barsted.
Evelyn Selzler with her first personal foul, first team foul. Into the game for the Aggies, number 14, Lani Voloshenko. Good crowd on hand here tonight at the barn, the infamous, the mecca of Northwest North Dakota basketball.
Oh yeah. Barsted in the corner,
Why
she's
not?
feeling it. Can't get the roll. That would have been a crazy roll for her in this third quarter. Selzler gets the rebound. Aggies gotta find some points here. McCassin's the person to do it. Nope. Voloshenko offensive rebound. Selzler down to Wenninger. Somehow to the other Voloshenko, and she finishes. That's Lonnie's first points of the night.
That's big buckets for them. That's only their 4th points of the quarter, really sticking at 23 for a long time in that quarter.
As McCassin gets a steal, that's how they're going to get back into this one, is steal and quick buckets. Step back, short, Seltzer rebound. Back out to McCassin. They look to get a good one now. Over to Voloshenko, another three for her. It's good.
Dials it up.
Voloshenko for 3.
Yeah, big answer from Voloshenko, our Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. Big answer, closing that gap.
Allie Nelson in the corner. Back out to Abby Nelson. Now they get it to Bullinger in the high post. Allie Nelson fake drive jumper, short. Voloshenko rebound. Aggies look to set up. It'd be another big bucket for them. Get it down to her sister. She's blocked there by Ava Bullinger, and then Nelson gets the rebound. And Allie Nelson's gonna bring it up for the Ranchers. Ava Bullinger on the left wing to Barstead in the corner. Thought about another corner 3. Step through floater, that one's short. Little wild of a shot there. And then Lainey Voloshenko got the rebound and drew the foul. See who that's gonna be on. That'll be Abby Nelson's first. Aggies showing some grit here.
Yeah.
Ranchers got it up to 13, but now Aggies brought it down to single digits with some more work to do here.
Get another big one as Lanny Voloshenko really trying to establish some post presence down there, doing a nice job trying to gain possession, post position on Sunley.
Voloshenko drives baseline. Ooh, that would have been a good shot. And they're gonna call a offensive foul on Laney, I believe. Yep, 1-4. That's her 4th personal. That's why we haven't said much of her name so far tonight. She's been in foul trouble probably since the first quarter. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Ranchers 36, Aggies 28 on the NCC scoreboard. Get it to Bullinger in the high post. Out to Nelson, she wants the 3. That's too hard. Fight for the rebound, it's gonna end in a jump ball.
Good bit of rebounding. I like the aggressiveness from both the Aggies, number 2, Evelyn Selzer, and is it Nelson? But I mean, both going hard to the floor. You know, good jump ball possession. I don't know if I really like that illegal screen call down on this other side that got Voloshenko her 4th personal foul. She just was standing there and just kind of got run into, but
a little questionable. As the Aggies get the ball back, Seltzer controls, gets it to Lonis in the high post. McAsson, hand off to Seltzer, who drives, kicks to Voloshenko. Pops the jumper from the top of the key.
Big bucket from
two-pointer.
Big bucket from Voloshenko right there, closing the margin to 6. 2-possession ball game now.
Yep, that's 5 important points for Leah Voloshenko in the third quarter. Rancher's gonna hold it, milk some of this clock. Down to Jorgensen, high post, out to Bullinger for 3. Short. Allie Nelson offensive rebound and puts it in like it's easy.
Nobody within the zip code of her for 2 points.
Try to get it down, and Allie Nelson steals it away, saves it to Sunley. Here come the Ranchers, 5 seconds left on the game clock. Bullinger does the splits, Nelson fires, no good. And they're gonna call that the end of the third quarter. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, Ranchers 38, Aggies 30. Fourth quarter coming up for you.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. We got one of the better games going on right now in Northwest North Dakota. The Powers Lakeburg Central Ranchers and the Velva Aggies 38-30, but if we get going, the reason why these games are possible is because of the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, supporting everything Tioga Pirates, Williams County Firestorm, and Northwest Stars Gymnastics. Another good one on Game Day Media, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting all things Outlaws and Ranchers. And finally, the Faith Baptist Church up in Kenmare, North Dakota, with Sunday school at 9:45 and worship service at 11. Coach Fraunfelter also pastors that congregation. Make sure you visit.
Seltzer, nice spin move, can't finish. Barsted rebound. Puckett pushes for the Ranchers. Bollinger in the corner fakes, drives, dumps it down to Jorgensen. That one's no good. Nice play by the Ranchers, though. Lonis got the rebound.
I think she thought about that too much.
Yeah.
She should have just caught it and shot it. There was too much thinking maybe in there.
She's too open.
Yeah. And your shooter, is that a thing? Too open?
Yeah, it definitely is. McCassin drives, pops it, gets it to go.
Some big answered points from the Velva Aggies. McCassin having a very nice game thus far.
Barsted high post jumper, it's good. Barsted keeps it going into the fourth quarter. 13 points in the second half, and then she gets a steal. Here she comes. Can she make it 15 in the second half? She can. And that's going to be a Velva Aggies timeout. As you look at the NCC scoreboard, Ranchers grown it to 10, 42-32.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Hey, welcome back into Game Day Media. My name is David Peterson alongside Noah Fredrickson. We got a good one. We got a 10-point ball game. The Aggies trying to keep it close. A lot of back and forth, but Addison Barsted is not ready to shut her season down here at the barn. She is on fire. What do you got, 16 points, 15 points in the second half?
15 in the second half and 25 overall.
Yeah, she's having a game.
She's playing like it is her last game in the barn.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to Game Day Media. We're making a big push to get to 3,000 subscribers before the end of our season. We have the District Girls Basketball Tournament, the District 5 Girls Basketball Tournament that will be taking place down at the Four Bears Event Center, followed by the District 5 and District 6 matchup for the Region 3 Girls Basketball Tournament. Game Day Media has purchased rights to that. No doubt will be a good one. We got the boys basketball tournament coming up. We got Region 4 Division A basketball coming up. So Game Day Media is your central hub for basketball until March Madness starts and ends almost.
100%. That's what we do it for, is these athletes get their names out here.
The February frenzy.
There you go.
Finished off with the March Madness. One of the best times in any state, but especially North Dakota. They love their basketball here.
As Jensen connects on both her free throws. 6 of 6 tonight from the free throw line for the freshman Jensen. 12-point lead for the Ranchers. McCassin gets past Eastland. Stops and pops, it's no good. Jorgensen got the rebound. And they're gonna call a foul on Seltzer. A little too much body there.
Second personal foul, second team foul here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Buckle up, it should be a good one.
Bollinger over to Jensen. Jorgensen's got some position, high-low again for the Ranchers. Kick out to Puckett, fakes, drives, back to Barsted. She stops and pops a jumper, no good. That'll be Aggies' ball.
As Barsted turns around and gets everybody set on the defense, really wreaking havoc in that top part of that press.
As we see here. McCassin for three, bang!
Big answer from McCassin. That's got to be about her 15th point of the game. Probably more than
14,
that.
almost.
14, yeah. McCassin's having a big night for them, keeping them in, keeping the Aggies in the game.
Jensen tried to get out of the double team, but throws it away. McCassin open layup. Can't get the roll, gets her offensive rebound, gets that one to go.
Is that stat stuffer you're talking about?
Yep.
Offensive rebound and put 2 in.
Yeah, when you're padding those stats, you got to make sure you still end it with the bucket, you know? Nice pass from Barsted to Jorgensen. She can't finish the lefty layup. We'll stay with the Ranchers, though. Back down to 7. Aggies making another late push, and they got it kind of around this area, and then the Ranchers were able to step back on him, but
they rattled off 4 or 5 points, I think probably due in part to Addison Barstead. Good seal from Jorgensen.
Jorgensen, little hook shot, nothing but net for the senior Macy Jorgensen. She's got 4 points on the night. Back to a 9-point lead. Seltzer down the floor, gonna call a body foul on Jensen.
Just kind of late to the spot. You got to declare that sideline that Jensen needs to do and turn everything back into the middle where your trappers are at.
Down to Wenninger's got post position. Back out to Voloshenko, jumper, too hard. Wenninger, another offensive rebound. Voloshenko, another deep two. That one's also too hard. McCassin there again for an offensive rebound and put back. Got to box her out if you're the Ranchers.
She is doing everything in her power to get out of here with a win tonight.
That's 9 points in the fourth quarter already for McCassin.
Barsted's going to be whistled for a personal foul here. Ooh.
It's on Seltzer, her third personal.
But they maybe got Barsted for a moving screen.
Bollinger taking it out. Floats it to the wrong team. That's Voloshenko on the steal. She brings it up for the Aggies. Little hezzy into a jumper. Gets that one to go. Here come the Aggies. 5-point game.
Big answer from the Aggies. McCassin and Voloshenko really coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
Up to Jensen, down to Sunley. Kicks out to Bollinger, and the Ranchers will reset. A little more of an extended 2-3 zone here. Down to Puckett in the high post. Out to Sunley for three. Gets it to go, Ashlyn Sunley from way downtown.
Big answer from Ashlyn Sunley. That's a big needed bucket for them.
As Bollinger gets the steal, down to Barsted. Nice bounce pass to Jensen. Gets the layup. Here come the Ranchers. And that'll be an Aggie timeout. Looking at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Ranchers 51, Aggies 41. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Stick around, we got a good one.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated health care system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Back here in the barn, 51-41 Ranchers lead, just under 4 minutes to go. Aggies got time for one last push here as they have the possession. McCassin to Seltzler trying to break this little press. They do. She's going to drive, dump down to Wenninger for two. That one's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, ends in a jump ball. And that'll be Ranchers' possession.
That's a big possession for the Aggies. I know that's probably what Kirkhorn took that timeout for. They need to get something settled. They got to get a bucket. They had it down to 5, and then 5 unanswered from the Ranchers.
Barsted looks to hit that one out, and it'll be Aggies' ball. Aggies got a good look, just couldn't complete the possession.
Yeah, too many empty trips down on their end of the court, pretty much all night, really.
Still that 1-2-2 pressure by the Ranchers.
And here comes the clap.
McCassin for three, they need it. No good, Jensen. That one's gonna be off Jensen, just wasn't able to retain that.
That was a good look. I mean, wide open, that's what you ask for. That's what you want for from your seniors is wide open looks.
Especially when that senior has 9 points in the fourth quarter alone. They sky it to Seltzler. Drives with their left. Tried to kick it out, but Barsted's reach got to it. Seltzler retains, drives, kicks to McCassin. Fake, jumper, no good. Puckett rebound.
I mean, Barsted, she's listed at 6'1" in the program, but I bet her reach is probably about 6'4" from fingertip to fingertip.
Ranchers can take some time off the clock, get a good look. Swing it over to Jensen on the left side of the court. Bollinger down to Puckett, high post. Back to Puckett, nice action, Barsted layup, good.
That play started from Jocelyn Puckett. She dropped low. All the attention went to her, and she just dumped it right over to Barstead.
Voloshenko missed, gets her rebound, and then misses that one too, right off the rim. Lonis offensive rebound. She's been working that glass. Out to Voloshenko, deep two, gets it to go.
She's hit that shot over in that corner about 2-3 times here in this second half. Big answer from her. Still 10.
But that clock is ticking as we're about at the 2-minute warning.
Just going to say, maybe Velva wants to look at maybe starting to get some fouls and start putting the Ranchers at the line. 4 team fouls for the Velva Aggies, 1 for the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Also, maybe want to look at getting a couple extra fouls in case it does get a 6-8 point swing and you got to look at playing even basketball.
Yep. 2 minutes to go. Bullinger over to Puckett. Really taking their time here. The clock is their friend. Jorgensen jumper, no good. Too much backboard. McCassin rebound. Aggies got to go fast. Over to Selsler. Drives. Nice move. Floater too hard. Lonis another offensive rebound but can't finish it. Somehow ends up with Wenninger and she'll go to the line. Now these are advantage opportunities if you can put these free throws in without any time going off the clock.
Huge, yeah. If they could get that and one to fall, get 3 points, turn it into a 3-possession game. Currently a 3-possession game, I guess, right now. 4-possession game. No math wizard. I'll never claim to be.
Gets the first.
I like this Velva Aggies team. It's our first time seeing the girls basketball team here on Game Day Media. Very well coached from Coach Kirkhorn. Girls play hard. Lane violation here. Second one.
Yeah, another lane violation. Just a little too antsy.
You gotta love it though. It's an aggressive play from the Velva Aggies, trying to do anything they can, but they got 2 free throws coming for the Ranchers.
It's Voloshenko's third personal.
Down by 9, 3-possession game. Got to get the ball into the hands of your senior Lila McCassin. Got to get her some looks. And she's been the reason why they're kind of sticking around, her and Voloshenko.
Yep. Ava, ice in her veins from the line on the first. Can't get the second. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be off Barstead. Aggies ball with a minute and a half left in the fourth, down 10. Gotta go fast. Voloshenko over to McCassin. Gotta be the initiator here. Over to Voloshenko for 3. Too much backboard. Bullinger got the rebound. See if they foul again. That one's tipped away. Stay with the Ranchers. You got to be aggressive if you're the Aggies and try to get a steal before you foul. Almost got that one. Gets to Barstead though. Over to Bullinger. They're going to milk this time. Aggies got a foul if they want to keep going for this win. No foul yet. Down to Barstead. Gets the roll on the bucket under the post. Another 2 for Barstead. Carry on the Aggies, and that's a killer turnover. 53.9 left in this Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter.
That is a big turnover right there.
Puckett controls over to Barstead. There's about 18 seconds different between shot and game clock. Ranchers look to use most of that. Suddenly over to Puckett. That one's stolen away by Voloshenko. She's going to go coast to coast. Gets the layup to fall.
Good finish. Good way to finish the basketball game, no doubt. Probably Voloshenko going hard, left-handed finishing. Ball off the referee, but he is in play.
He was in play, so see if they just let this one go. It looks like they're going to do that. 10 seconds left.
End the game with the same way they started for the Ranchers lineup.
Yep, they got the seniors in. One last standing ovation for them. And that's going to be final. NCC scoreboard shows Ranchers, the home team, 56. Velva Aggies, 46. Ranchers get a much-needed win going into tournament time. We'll be right back with the DNL Paraffin postgame show. Stick around.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by... We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of Game Day Media.
Sun Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sun, Sun is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sun Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Welcome into the DNL Paraffin Postgame Show. I'm here with winning head coach Nick Fredrickson, also known as Dad. Final score 56-46. We talked about this on Tuesday, being able to get above that 50-point mark. You were able to do it tonight. What did you see different from early in the season?
I just think first half we were a little slow, didn't take quite as good care of the ball, but second half they really focused in. I liked the shot selection we got, and they were shooting confident, knocking shots down, and that's what we need to do. You know, we found ways to get good shots against that zone, and we're hoping we can keep moving forward with that, because I'm sure we'll see more zone in the remaining come tournament time. So.
And this has got to be a good confidence builder, like you said, going into district time. You're going to play a Divide County Maroons team that's played you in that 2-3 zone. What do you say about the confidence that this does going into district time?
I think just, you know, we've always talked about 50 points. We want to try to get 50 points, and we struggled with it for a while. We got it tonight, and actually we kind of slowed it down a little bit too, just to play with the lead. But I just think this is going to set us up for a good week of practice next week, and yeah, I think we'll be ready, and it's going to be a fun tournament.
Let's talk about our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Addison Barstead. About 27 points tonight, her final game in the barn. What do you got to say about one of your monumental players in your career as a coach?
I'm just so proud of her. She was jacked up for this game since all week, you know. And some girls come out, play a little timid, play a little nervous, because they just put so much importance on it. And I thought she just came out, and she was a great leader, and she just played her heart out. And yeah, she had an excellent game. I'm so proud of her.
All right, so district time, you got Divide County on Thursday. What are your key points for coaching in the next week?
We just have to get back to work. Keep working on our offense, our defense. You know, I feel like there's a few things we can clean up. You know, turnovers was still too much. You know, and a lot of them are unforced too. That's the ones for sure we have to get rid of. So we'll work on that, and yeah, I think we'll be ready to go tournament time.
All right, congrats on the win and good luck going forward. We'll be right back with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Welcome back to the DNL Paraffin Postgame Show. Now we're here with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Addison Barstead. About 27 points on the night. I want to talk about the high-low game, especially comparing it to playing Divide about a week ago. What was the difference tonight?
Well, Nick literally just drew it up. Like in the huddle, we hadn't practiced it before, but we just realized that we could like seal the inside girl and like find that spot. And the high lows, we were just really had a connection tonight, and we could find each other and find the hoop.
And then your last game in the barn, was there any pressure coming into this one tonight?
Oh yes, it's senior night, and it's like all the pressure's on you. It's your last game in the barn, and you want to do your best. And you hear all the stories of all the girls who get too pressured and then they don't do well, so you just got to shake it off and try your hardest and just have fun with your team.
And Addison Barstead did just that. 27 points tonight. Last game in the barn. Congrats, and good luck rest of the way. Going to send it to a break.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
And we're back here in our DNL Paraffin post-game show. Ranchers got their much-needed win going into tournament time. They were on a little bit of a skid, losing some confidence, and they gained it right back tonight against the Aggies. And the Ranchers get ready to go to battle with the Divide County Maroons, a nice little rivalry in Northwest North Dakota girls basketball. Can't wait for that one. But it was just so important for the Ranchers to come out on senior night. Last game in the barn for a few of those girls, and the last game of the regular season, and come out and get a win, and that's exactly what they did, David.
Yeah, they did. It was a much-needed win for them, like you said, and now it's curious to see as they transition into district play, as they wrap up their regular season. I believe it was 9-10, 4-5 in the district. So sitting right at the 5 spot, and I think Coach Fredrickson's just fine with that. They got a big one on Thursday against the Divide County Maroons, who's had their number twice this year thus far. So we said earlier it's really hard to beat a team 3 times, but if Addison Barstead can go to work and do her thing early and often, it's anybody's ball game. Like I said, 1 and 2 I think I have locked in there, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I think it's wide open to anybody there who wants it more.
And we look at the scoring. The Ranchers got Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Addison Barstead, looking like her prime self tonight with 27 or 29. There was a little mix-up in our scoring book. She had one of those numbers.
That will give her 28. Huh?
Yeah, there we go, 28, meet in the middle. But, yeah, if they can get Addison Barstead scoring like that, they are a totally different team, and they got above that 50-point mark. Addison Barstead is a senior leader. As we look at the others, Ashlyn Sunley had 3 Eastland Jensen 12, Ava Bollinger 1, Allie Nelson 3, and then Macy Jorgensen 4, and Jocelyn Puckett 4. So it was really Addison Barsted's show, especially in that second half. She had 10 in the first half and then 18 in the second half. Really took over, took advantage of her last game in the barn, and you can't ask much more of that from Barsted tonight. As we look at the opposing team, the Velva Aggies, Seltzer had 2. That was their leading scorer. That's a big one where she goes from 13 points per game and has 2 tonight. The Ranchers, especially Ava Bollinger, had a lot to say in that.
Ava Bollinger, along with Eastland Jensen, both of them contributed to very tough defense. I mean, she was one of the focal points for probably Coach Fredrickson of, I got to contain her. She's going to get her points. She's a very good basketball player for the Aggies, but we have to contain her and make somebody else beat us. And McCossin answered that one. She was able to step up her game, finishing her night with big scoring points for the Aggies.
Yeah, she had 18, it looks like, on the night, and about 11 of those were in the second half. So she really came alive, especially in the fourth. She had 9 in the fourth, trying to will them back to a victory. So that's a big game for her as she goes from 7 points per game to 18 on the night. But I want to talk about Coach Fredrickson was speaking about things they can fix up, and then I look at this name, Jenna Lonis for the Aggies. Had 3 points, but I bet she had almost 8 offensive rebounds, and that's one thing the Ranchers got to sure up.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the hustle from Lonis and her ability to kind of get in there. Real feisty when she gets down in low, but we talked about it earlier. Seems like a broken record that the offensive rebounds have to be limited by the Ranchers. The Ranchers have to be able to box out, allow the Maroons, allow the Ray Jays, whoever they match up with. Carabello's that's going to be a good matchup between Carabello and Barsted in the district tournament, but they got to box out, they got to control the paint and kick the ball and get down the floor.
As we look at the rest of the scoring from the Aggies, it was Lainey Voloshenko who had 2. She really struggled, had 4 personal fouls, kind of took her out of the game. That was a tough one for the Aggies to swallow. And then Leah Voloshenko, big player for them tonight. She had 14 points tonight and 11 in the second half. She was really shooting the ball well. She had that nice buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Really great player. And Leah Voloshenko, who is a junior, so she got 1 more year. Look for her next year. And then we talked about Lila McCassin, who had 18 on the night, and Riley Wenninger, who also had to struggle with some foul trouble. She ended with 7 points. But one thing I would say about this Velva Aggies team is they are not a 2-17 team.
Oh, no, definitely not. I saw that early in the beginning of the game. They were battling back and forth. Powers Lake Burke Central would throw a haymaker punch, and they'd wobble Velva a little bit, and then Velva would come back and hit a haymaker punch, and Powers Lake would be able to handle it. It was a big, heavyweight matchup between the two teams and two talents, and it was a very good basketball game, very evenly matched team. Powers Lake just converted more on the free throw end towards the end of the game, and they made big answers when Velva tried to make their 2 pushes late in the fourth quarter.
And they do have McCassin and Wenninger, who are seniors, and they will be dearly missed next year. But you look at their young player nucleus, Selzler, who's their leading scorer this year, Jenna Lonis.
Lots of 9s and 10s.
And then the Voloshenko sisters, Anna Harden, they got a young nucleus that's going to get going next year. So we're going to be excited to see how they do next year. But we want to thank you for joining Game Day Media.
One thing we're going to do first is we're going to show some highlights of our game, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Addison Barsted.
Look, swing it over to Jensen on the left side of the court. Bollinger down to Puckett, high post. Back to Puckett, nice action, Barsted layup, good. Sunley from way downtown.
Big answer from Ashlyn Sunley. That's a big needed bucket for them.
As Bollinger gets the steal, down to Barsted. Nice bounce pass to Jensen, gets the layup. Here come the Ranchers.
So a couple of big answers from our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, but take it away, Noah.
Yeah, we want to thank you for joining Game Day Media tonight as we look at the final NCC scoreboard. It's the home team Ranchers 56, the Aggies 46, and we wish both teams good luck as they start their district tournaments, and we will see you tomorrow in Tioga. Thank you for joining, and good evening.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Theon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Sun Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.